Hello, good morning,
Good
sir.
morning,
Good
everyone.
morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Alokji. How are you? Am I audible clearly?
Good, sir. You are audible. You are audible
Yes, sir.
clearly.
Okay. Thanks.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर.
Good morning, Anup ji. क्या हाल है?
बिल्कुल बढ़िया सर.
Good morning, Anup ji.
लौट आए आप अनूप जी? म्यूटेड हो आप.
सर फर्स्ट को ही आ गए थे.
अच्छा.
Good morning, sir. Ranjit here. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, Ranjit, you are audible.
Ranjit, you are audible.
Good morning, sir.
Hi. Good morning.
So, Uday-san, can you confirm how many students have already joined today's session?
80.
Hi,
Good morning,
Roshan.
boss.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rasa.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Rasa.
Hi, good
Good
morning.
morning,
Tell me.
Shiro.
Hi, good morning, boss.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Hello, why this program is on Sunday? Yaar? Traditionally, that time we had to physically go there. That's why we used to have it on Sunday.
So
We
all it
virtually
goes
had
to
to. Huh?
ये रंजीत मथारू जी का है सर डिजाइन सारा.
Old habits die hard.
Hi, boss. आजकल तो you have to change fast, huh?
Yes. Sir, initially तो he asked us to go to ICAT. I said जब virtual है तो घर से join करना.
The initial plan was at ICAT only, so that so lately we decided that okay, let us do it from virtually. So
Are you waiting for people?
So we have 112 right now.
What, how many are you expecting?
we can start within next 2 minutes, I think. I'll just connect with the team.
Okay.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
रंजीत, प्रोफेसर माजी ज्वाइन कर लिए क्या? Not
नहीं
visible.
sir, not yet. So Anup san, can you call him and just check? Anup Kakkar san. We are also live at YouTube currently, so we are waiting for a few more students to come. And of course, our chief guest, Dr. Sagar Maji, is yet to come.
Dr. Maji, can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. He is
Good
joined
morning,
through his
Maji
phone,
sir.
so his video may not be available.
Good morning,
His
Maji
photo will
sir.
not be available.
Good morning. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning, Maji sir.
Good morning, Dr.
Good
Maji.
morning. Good morning.
Ranjit, can we start?
Sir, there are certain technical difficulties at the moment, so we have to wait for another 2 minutes.
Mhm.
హలో ఒక్క నిమిషం ఇస్తాను మాట భాను భాను
So we'll be starting shortly. Dr. Maji was having some issues in joining, so we'll be starting.
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग्भवते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. In these challenging times, may all be happy, may all be free from illness, may all see what is auspicious, and may no one suffer. I wish safety and good health to all of you and your families. A very good morning to all the respected dignitaries, delegates from automotive industry, SAE India, International Center for Automotive Technology, ICAT, Maruti Suzuki India Limited, MSIL, Honda Cars India Limited, HCIL, and enthusiasts from the automotive world. I, Arpit Gupta, and my co-host Astha take absolute pleasure to welcome you all to the 12th session of Effi-Cycle SAE India on e-mobility. We all can agree that while a push may be a great way to getting started, but propulsion is the only way to keep going. In this, COVID-19 has changed the way we see the world. To ensure the safety of everyone involved in this challenging scenario, we have continued the virtual Effi-Cycle this season also. Effi-Cycle stands for Efficient Cycle. It challenges the aspiring automotive students to conceive, design, and fabricate the three-wheel configuration. It is powered by human electric system and is capable of seating two passengers. Effi-Cycle is an initiative of SANIS with an objective of providing opportunity for the engineering students to explore environment-friendly and economic day-to-day life. It works on the principle of 4 E's, that is energy, excitement, engineering, and entrepreneurship. The event has grown further in terms of new segments, new challenges for the students. This year, in total, 52 teams successfully participated and completed the challenge. On this auspicious note, let us start the show by thanking our esteemed panel of speakers, seniors, and mentors who have taken time from their busy schedule and have guided us for making this year's Effi-Cycle a grand success. Please join me to welcome our chief guest for today, Campus Director, Delhi Skill and Entrepreneurship University, Dr. Sagar Maji ji. Senior Visiting Fellow, Terry India Center for Sustainable Mobility, Senior Vice President, SAE India, Dr. Sri Ivy Rao ji. Our guest of honor, Chairman, SANIS and Director, International Center for Automotive Technology, ICAT, Sri Dinesh Tyagi ji. Senior Vice President, Maruti Suzuki India Limited, Sri Alok Jetli ji. Senior Vice President, Maruti Suzuki India Limited, Sri Alok Jetli ji. Co-convener, SANIS Effi-Cycle 2021, Maruti Suzuki India Limited, Sri Ranjit Matharu ji. It is our privilege to have you all with us today for this event. Thank you, sirs, for being here with us. कहते हैं किसी भी शुभ कार्य की शुरुआत करने से पहले भगवान का नाम लेना अनिवार्य होता है। वंदना है भगवान श्री गणेश की। सर्वप्रथम वंदना है भगवान श्री गणेश की, क्योंकि उनकी वजह से कृपा बरसती ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश की। With folded hands and heartfelt prayers, one can tap the divine energy of God. The energy will help unlock the doors to the world's and windows of blessings. The lamp lighting, please.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call upon co-convener of today's show with is heading durability, strength, and passive safety testing at Maruti Suzuki India. With prior experience of companies like Mahindra and Swaraj, he has successfully delivered projects for the automotive industry. He has been a part of Effi-Cycle since the inception. This year, he has been given the responsibility of co-convener for Effi-Cycle.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good morning, everyone who has joined today for the Valedictory session. I welcome you, all of you, to the final day that is has been waited for all the students who have been um, doing in a lot of efforts to become a part of this event and also win awards. So I welcome all the students, all the faculty members, delegates to this today's session. So please join me to welcome our esteemed guests, Shri Ivy Rao, who has been a guiding light for us right from the beginning of this Effi-Cycle. Shri Dinesh Tyagi, who is Chairman, SANIS, and Director ICAT. And he has always pushed us to go to the next heights. So we welcome you, sir. Dr. Sagar Maji, who is also chief guest today. He is a campus director for Delhi Skill and Entrepreneurship University. Thank you, sir, for your time for becoming part of this event. Shri Alok Jedli-san, who is the chief mentor of Effi-Cycle, and his presence has always been, a big support for us because he has given us new visions, new challenges in order to take the Effi-Cycle event to next heights. Shri Naved Taleb, who is convener Effi-Cycle 2021, he is a visionary and also a big leader for us. He supported us and put the team together in order to do the meet the challenges which has been set by the GB for us. So thank you, sir. And once again, I welcome all of you and all the technology partners of Effi-Cycle, judges, mentors, and all the OC members and everyone who has supported us in this event. So the journey of this year Effi-Cycle started in February, and we were all exploring that how we can bring the Effi-Cycle physical event to NCR so that to give it a wider platform in order so that the transportation and other logistics challenges which students were earlier facing, they should be minimized. But we, as last year also, we were troubled with COVID. Certain wave has come in March, so we quickly decided to make it a virtual event. But as you know that every year we work on the principle of growing every year. So in the 12th year, with the support of Maruti Suzuki India Limited, International Center for Automotive Technology (ICAT) and Honda cars, we have taken it to the next level in which we have introduced new segments so that the spirit of students for continuous learning keeps alive. So in this, we introduced a four-wheel full electric quadricycle for urban efficient and smart mobility. This was also a vision of the our seniors, our GB members, and we also introduced another parameter into evaluations, earlier we were doing only static evaluations, but the charm of physical event in the virtual Effi-Cycle is definitely missing. So in order to so that students get hands-on experience of running their vehicles in on the test tracks. So we introduced the IPG car maker software, wherein we created the desired tracks, and also students got the opportunity to learn a new software and how to make their actual vehicle there, which they have designed, and to run it virtually on the grounds. So this further enhanced a difficulty level for the students and also a learning opportunity. And for this year, with the support of Chairman San, and so we have further proposed for the commercialization for the winners through the incubation center at ICAT, which is working under the aegis of Aspire, that is the Automotive Solution Portal for Industry Research and Education. So if you talk about the event format, event format, then we have this season was having a power enhancement season, and there are two segments. The segment one is for the conventional hybrid and advanced hybrid, which we did last year also, and the new segment of FEQ, as I said, was introduced this year to further level up the technical challenges to the students. And the team which has come and distribution for the season 12, we have got 52 teams registered. Initially, more than 100 teams, started the registration process, but because I said with the COVID coming up, so a lot of students were not able to get the team members. I appreciate the efforts of the remaining 52 teams, which were able to, have the desired number and complete the formalities. I welcome them, all of them here, that today we have successfully completed this journey. For salient, we look at the salient points for the virtual events, because we are always talking about how to make best of the situation. Of course, it does not give the flavor of the physical event, but virtually we have done some technical sessions with the support of ANSYS for education. Then the students have to pay less fees as compared to physical events. The evaluations and in-depth knowledge of the design and the CAE methodology, the business plans and the project execution part, everything was made as per the industry standards. And we also have a interaction of the alumni and the virtual and mentors to support the team members to learn about these new challenges. And we wrote a complete new technical rule book for the FEQ, the new segment. Of course, it took some time in the release of the the rule book, but it was entirely a new segment. I think OC also did really well. Technical team of OC in terms of conceiving the new segment and providing the timely information and training to the students. So that is how we are looking at the this thing. So in the night, in the end, I would like to quote Bobby Knight. The key is not the will to win. Everybody has that. It is the will to prepare to win that is more important. So all the best, and may the best team win. Thank you. Yes, over to MC, please. Your voice is not audible. Kindly. Hello. Hello, Uday. Is somebody speaking? I am not able to hear anyone. Hello, sir. आपको आवाज आ रही है सर?
Yeah, you are audible, but we cannot hear the MC.
I think
there is some problem with the internet.
Again,
that's what I guess.
Yeah, some problem with the internet, I think.
Yeah. Earlier also, I heard their voice was cracking.
Yes, sir. Since morning there is some internet issue is happening there. I don't know.
Oh my God. Sorry about this.
So blessed to have the chance to introduce our chief mentor, Sri Alok Jetli ji. He is associated with automotive field for more than 29 years. Presently, he is heading Technical Administration Division and responsible for vehicle homologation, representing Maruti Suzuki India Limited in Siam, OICA and UNGRE Group. Besides that, he is in governing board of SAFE, Society of Automotive Fitness and Environment, member of ARAI Project Evaluation and Monitoring Committee, PEFE, chairman of ICAT, Aspire Quality Engineering Division, and AISC panel convener of AIS 017. With his presence, we are all in for a great treat today. So please join me to welcome Sri Alok Jetli ji. Over to you, sir.
Very good morning. Hope I am audible. Can
Yes, sir.
somebody
Yes, sir.
confirm?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
Thank you, MCs, and thank you, Ranjit, for setting the tone and explaining about this year Effi-Cycle. Very good morning to all for joining today on this beautiful Sunday. I welcome all the chief guests, Rao Saab, Tyagi ji, and Professor Maji, and all the team members from Effi-Cycle and Saenis today for sparing their time. It would have been more enjoying if we all could join physically, have face-to-face interaction there. However, nevertheless, Effi-Cycle spirit is to work against all odds and yet to perform. What is not started today will never finish tomorrow. I think if we have not taken decision to take a virtual event, we would not have reached even to today's day where we have completed virtual Effi-Cycle. So let's be ready for this new challenge. I feel very proud to see Effi-Cycle, which started some 12 years back with a very modest beginning. Only 17 teams were there, and we started with few teams there in Punjab. And I feel really very proud to see such great heights what Effi-Cycle has achieved today. Number of participating teams keep going up or a little bit down also, but the desire of I feel creativity to do something new, to something innovate, and team spirit never died down. Today, I think we have added another feather to the cap by adding a fourth wheel to Effi-Cycle, which used to be a tadpole design, and further up the channel challenge to FEQ. Now, the concept of FEQ, as it is displayed on the screen, is to challenge the young minds for developing a four-wheeled quadricycle for transforming urban mobility. And this concept is to be further portrayed and to be taken further under initiative of Government of India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, and also, as Ranjit said, through Aspire in the incubation like concept of Aspire under ICAT. It can be further refined and can be brought into a commercial thing which can be there for students and help urban mobility. I am a very firm believer that challenge should be hard, and to achieve it, if it is achieved, then we should up the challenge and make it more difficult. Because I believe the best view comes after the hardest climb. I am glad that FEQ received overwhelming acceptance, and many newer teams who were never there with us in Effi-Cycle, but they took this challenge, they joined this event, this time only for FEQ. As we all know, mobility through non-conventional means is the need of the hour, and we should push our young engineers to train themselves well in advance before they hit industry. I'm really impressed with their virtual performance in this 12th season of Effi-Cycle. And the use of IPG car maker ANSYS, which Ranjit just mentioned, this further loaded the team with the new learnings. And I'm sure that the experience will help them in longer run. Thank you, teams. Thank you for taking this challenge. And thank you, SA and IS, for giving us this opportunity. Thank you very much. Over to you, MCs.
Thank you, Alok sir, for sharing your views and enlightening us with the words of wisdom. Our next eminent speaker has made a mark in the automotive industry with his futuristic vision and zeal to reform the society. Former head of R&D and senior vice president Maruti Suzuki Center for Excellence, he has been one of the main architects in the company's impeccable, frugal, and cost-competitive product development process. He is currently a visiting senior fellow at the Energy and Resource Institute, TERI, in the Center for Sustainability Mobility. Senior Vice President, SA India, President, SA India Foundation, Chair Auto Forum, SA India. He is also in the board of directors for 4 companies. I would like to call upon Mr. I.V. Rao to address the youth of India with his kind words. Over to you, Rao sir.
Thank you. Dear friends, good afternoon. I once again welcome you all to Valedictory session of Saenis Effi-Cycle 2021. Due to COVID restrictions as precautionary measure, this is the second year in succession we are having Effi-Cycle event virtually. A virtual event is no substitute for physical event of this type of competition. Because the meeting and interaction with other teams in the field in itself is a great learning. And of course, nothing can match the final endurance trials which you would have performed on the tracks had it been a physical event. You all missed that, but under given circumstances, when not having the event was the only other option, I think the organizers need to be complimented for organizing this event virtually with upgraded specifications, including a 4th wheel and electric powertrain, as Alok mentioned in his remarks. It gives me pleasure to see so many young and enthusiastic engineering students gathered here virtually for this 12th session of Effi-Cycle event. This shows the enthusiasm of our young students, even in the stressed conditions, willingness to learn, experiment, and build something virtually also. I hope these teams will get a chance to see their virtual product in real physical form. I would like to congratulate all the member participating teams for their efforts to create these concept vehicles virtually. At SA India and NIS, as you all know, we have been making all efforts to develop this zeal among the engineering students through various initiatives like AWM, BAHA, Effi-Cycle, and Supra. The objective is to ignite creative spark among young students and provide a platform to display their passion for automotive engineering. Effi-Cycle is a practical engineering lesson which you all will remember through your life. I am also very excited about the students passing out of engineering colleges, no longer looking for employment as we used to do in our days, and are ready to work on various innovative ideas to become a startup, providing employment to others. I just want to give some of my experience while mentoring some of the startups. I'm really concerned about these startups not knowing the total sequence of various activities required for development, providing the product in terms of performance and reliability, and also manufacturing process. Many feel that the day they are able to see their concept in physical form, they think they can go to the market, but it's not so. This type of student competition should be used to understand the various processes for new product development, at least the steps involved. ICAT under Aspire program is trying to support prospective startups to facilitate the development activities leading to product launch. For this, ICAT is trying to create infra for all activities required for transforming the concept to marketable product at every step. Auto industry is going through major transformative changes, and new energy sources and powertrains are being identified to achieve net zero carbon emissions and in the process improve quality of air we breathe. I strongly believe that Effi-Cycle event has to further evolve more and be in tune with the latest developments in auto industry. I request Effi-Cycle organizers to consider modifying Effi-Cycle requirements specifications to make these products fit for last mile connectivity. I think Effi-Cycle as a concept can really replace most of the not properly engineered products which are in use for last mile connectivity. So this event could identify good designs which can be actually can replace these vehicles which are in the market right now. Before I close, I would like to share a few mindset changes required as you all participate in such group competitions and also going to work in corporate very soon. During the schooling and college studies, the way we have grown up, the emphasis is more on individualistic approach, and we all used to study, or you all study to have better marks in exams with respect to colleagues to be a topper. But when you enter in business organization or when you are a part of a team working on a common goal, the organizational or group success will depend on how collectively you are delivering a better proposition. So also as a team working for these competitions, team success is more important than individual excellence. How well all members work together to achieve the goal is more important. An engineering student should focus on experiential learning rather than focusing on marks. Your experience of doing various things will become your strength in future and ladder to success. Do not accept anything at its face value. Develop the habit of questioning till you get to the bottom of the issue. You are all fortunate to be in India at this stage when whole world is looking at India to be part of its growth story. It's very encouraging to know this year placements in some of the educational institutes like IITs with big salary package. Many NRIs have reached the top positions in big MNCs, which makes us all very proud. With the youngest population in the world, our nation has a lot of potential. You all have got a lot of potential. So never limit yourself. Keep trying new things. Keep innovating new things. The zeal to do something outstanding is important, to think new and experiment on new things without fear of failure. This is one of the biggest challenges we have. Most of us are scared of failure, but you should look at a failure as a stepping stone for success. A failure is not really a failure if you are able to learn from the failure and improve yourself. So keep that spark, keep that zeal alive in yourself, and one day you will definitely reach your goal. Have ambition and make yourself count in whatever work you do. Before I close, I would like to thank everyone from the organizing committee for making this event happen in such grand scale and virtual conditions. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind words. Our next speaker
ladies and gentlemen, has worked with the automotive industry for over 3 decades and has got a deep understanding of the industry. He played a very important role in regulation formulation process in India. He holds the position of chairman, Quadricycle, CTTE, Two-Wheeler Committee, and RDE committees constituted by MOT. He is presently the director at International Center for Automotive Technology, ICAT. He is currently holds position of chairman, SANIS Governing Board. Please put your hands together for the chairman, SA North India section, Mr. Dinesh Tyagiji. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Dr. S. Maji, Director, Delhi Skill and Entrepreneurship University, our chief guest today. Mr. Ivy Rao, Senior Fellow Terry, Alok Jetli-san, Senior VP MSIL, Mr. Navid Taleb, Convener of Effi-Cycle 21, Ranjit Singh Matharuji, Co-Convener Effi-Cycle 21, and Kiranpreet Singh, Co-Convener Effi-Cycle. All the OC members of Effi-Cycle, students, mentors, judges, mentor coordinators, and all the faculty members. A very good morning to all of you, and warm welcome from my side at this valedictory function of Effi-Cycle 2021. As we heard about the Effi-Cycle being held in this challenging time infested by COVID, so even the 11th season was successfully conducted in such a time. We did have the pandemic then also, and this 12th season again was planned physically initially, and we had some discussions with local colleges and shortlisted some venues as well for the event. But looking at the second wave and the worsening conditions, we decided to make this event again virtual. So as we heard, this is a power enhancement season, and the entire process was carried out online. And we introduced a new category of the quadricycle, the FEQ, which is a new thing which happened in this season, over and above the other two categories of conventional and advanced hybrids. Now, we heard from Mr. Ivy Rao about conceptualizing, designing, and making a prototype. That is one aspect. So we have been doing this successfully. All the teams have been making their own products, including in this year for the virtual, of course, the FEQ. But if any teams are serious about giving it a real shape, that should be a product which should be actually tried for commercialization. Of course, the design and all the aspects related to its performance and safety and all regulations have to be benchmarked with the best, and those need to be competitive enough to be able to sustain in the market. Now, while I was listening to other speakers today, this thought came to my mind, and it's a thought I want to share with you, but nonetheless. So we heard from Alok Jetli-san that Effi-Cycle was an event which was conceptualized almost 12 years back. And this started with the human electric hybrid machine, a three-wheeler, and it has been evolving over the period of time. But as I look at it now, the way it is evolving, I tend to see its utility to support this big mission of the government of India, the electric mobility. So rather than restricting Effi-Cycle, of course, it's evolving. I'm not saying we are restricting, it's continuously evolving, but we can evolve this a step further to support the big cause of the electric mobility. I think that's what something I want all the senior people listening to me to think about. As you know, the government of India has a big focus on electric mobility, and you may be aware that the government today is in the process of, it's already announced 18,000 crore PLI scheme for advanced chemistry cells, which is in the domain of electric mobility. And recently, the government has launched another PLI for advanced auto technologies, which is worth almost 26,000 crores of rupees. So all in all, it's like a 44,000 crores of rupees incentive, which government of India has announced and in the process of, promoting green mobility and primarily electric mobility and hydrogen economy related stuff. So that shows the seriousness of the government, and I'm sure this is going to provide a big impetus. And other than this, we are already aware of this 10,000 crore rupees FAME 2 scheme. So add to that 10,000 rupees, which is a FAME 2 scheme primarily at electric mobility. Now the challenge for our country in the electric mobility domain, unfortunately, is that we are importing still lots of critical components required for the powertrain, electric powertrain. The motor, the inverter, the vehicle control units, the cells. Some value addition is being done, but primarily this is all imported from abroad, primarily China. Most of it is coming from China. And recently, government has taken a very serious view of these imports. The FAME 2 scheme has now stipulated a certain level of phased manufacturing program in which some parts, some components were notified to be essentially mandatorily be localized before the applicant could qualify for the subsidy. So at tier 1, people had done something. They were importing still some subparts and all, assembling, putting them together. But now the new directive is that these need to have deep localization. That means up to tier 2, tier 3 level, these should be localized. So that's the new requirement. So we can clearly see the direction of the government, and necessarily then what it means is that all the constituents of the electric mobility, as I just mentioned before, should be actually deeply localized within the country. So this opens up a new challenge at all the engineers here and all the entrepreneurs. I was just recently associated for the review of electric buses related stuff, the motors and drives and all. So most of these things are actually imported. And there's a huge subsidy which is going into electric buses, because these being the public transport vehicles, three-wheelers and electric buses consume a lot of subsidy. Now, I recently visited some of the Indian homegrown manufacturers who have on their own carried out this R&D and developed motors, controllers, VCUs, and they have done a splendid work. I was actually amazed to see this. But then these are handshoe, just 1 or 2 people who have taken this initiative, and they're doing this kind of a great work. So still for different categories of vehicles, right from the 2-wheelers, 3-wheelers and 4-wheelers, small to bigger cars, other light commercial vehicles, there's a huge gamut of requirement in e-mobility, and all these developments are kind of sets of development which are suited for each of these categories. So my proposal here to the organizing committee on the senior people of SAE and IAS, that if we can extend the scope of Effi-Cycle by adding one more category, which throws challenges for some of these important components like motor, the drives. So I don't know how this will be done. It's just a seed which I am trying to implant. So that way we can involve academia and the innovative minds in a big way, and this whole thing can take a big revolution and take this thought forward. And I think our country can really benefit if we could successfully motivate and carry out this competition next year, hopefully, I don't know, for some select critical components, and so that, based on that, some new startups can be formed, and this dire need, critical need of the country can find some solution. So as we heard that this time we used IPG CarMaker, which was actually also modified, I heard, in some ways to make it more suitable for the evaluation. Technical teams completed their evaluation successfully by the end of November, and by the support of the mentors and the mentor coordinators. So it has been a very challenging event all in all, with teams and mentors and mentor coordinators and OC all members sitting in different geographical locations. And it definitely did require very meticulous planning, communication, and the support from everyone involved. That could make the event successful the way we are seeing it today and sitting in the valedictory function. I look forward to Effi-Cycle OC to throw more challenges. I just gave some idea. I don't know if it is really practicable or not. So we should take it up for a discussion within senior members of SAE and IS if this really makes sense or not. And we can think of more ideas to make this event more diversified, and we should keep on evolving. Change is the key. In view of the country's requirement, if we can make changes which can be beneficial for the country, doing something for engineering work is fine, making a prototype, but if it can really be put to some real good application, commercial usage, and it can benefit the country, I think that should be the goal from our side. And I hope we can hold a physical event next year. Industry, academia, and SAE, such bodies should actually aim at finding some practicable solutions for the mobility issues faced by the country. So as we heard from some of the speakers, ICAT has envisaged and launched its technology portal, which is called Aspire, in order to support the vision of the Atmanirbhar Bharat of the Government of India, our Honorable Prime Minister. And the aim of this e-portal is to bring together all the stakeholders who can support the cause of Atmanirbhar Bharat in way of particularly the automotive technology by either their skills, mindset, the knowledge, by technical expertise, and in any way, if they can help to develop local technologies, this is what this portal aims at. So I request everybody listening to me here to kindly register on this portal and to contribute in whatever manner you could do for this noble cause of our country. There are more than 300 odd industry mentors and participants whose mentorship is available to the student community through our portal. So I congratulate the organizers and the organizing committee of Effi-Cycle 2021, who have done a very splendid job to successfully organize the event in this difficult COVID-infested time, and that too with a new vehicle category introduction, namely FEQ. My heartiest congratulations to all the participating teams and winning teams of Effi-Cycle 2021. I look forward to your participation in the next season and to take the event to newer heights. And hopefully we add some more challenges in the next season. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Tyagi sir, for your kind words. I am so pleased to have a chance to introduce our chief guest. He has served as a professor for last 29 years at Delhi Technical University, DTU. He has completed various consultancy and R&D projects sponsored by various government departments, UNDP, DST, etc. Besides that, he has also been a member of Society of Automotive SAE, Fire and Security Association of India, FSAE, SAE India Publication Board. Please put your hands together for Sagar Maji sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Dinesh Tyagi ji, Chairman SAE India, and very successfully doing it for last probably 3 years now. And of course, he is also the director of ICAT. Sri I.V. Ravji, I have been associated with him for a very long time. He's very helpful to the students. And my students, whenever there's some problem regarding the SAE activities, I used to tell them that Rao sab se baat kar lo, sir, Rao sab help kar denge. And students appreciated him so much. Really, thank you, Rao sab, for your kind cooperation with the students. I hope you are hearing me. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Jetli ji, thank you very much. You also been very, helping to the students. Navid ji, the convener. Then Ranjit ji, the co-convener. There are, I think, 2-3 co-conveners, organizing committee members, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. I think first of all, I'll congratulate all the participants, those who have taken part in this. I know it is very, very difficult to, students, how the students struggle to take part and how much work they had to put in. I have, being a faculty advisor for a long time in Delhi College of Engineering, I have seen them, how they are working hard. I must congratulate not only the winners, those who have participated, and later on, I think I'll tell you what is the advantages, what you gain actually by participating. Actually, I've won. Those who have lost, who have not getting a prize, they also won actually. So that is what I'm going to tell you today, which I used to tell the student of Delhi College of Engineering. Okay, I think I must tell you, you must have, by the students, you must have realized by after participating in this, that you have gained actually a lot of things. I'm sure that you gain in terms of technical knowledge, in terms of management capability, in terms of social relationship, and in terms of contact with industry. Probably these activities are reducing what I have seen as a professor of Delhi College. I've seen that this is also reducing the gap between the academia and the academia students and the industry. So you must have noticed that. So these are the advantages probably you had. Now I'll tell you that, I'll give an example. Actually, I have been faculty advisor of Delhi College of Engineering from, I think, when it was SA International, not, I think, 1995. And 2000, around 2000, 2001, some student came to me and they told me that, sir, we want to participate in Mini Baha and Formula Student. And they were happening in either UK or South Africa or America, especially USA. Then I thought that these students are actually, because of student, they don't understand what is the implication and how difficult it is to design and fabricate a car or a vehicle. They didn't know it probably. And believe me, all of you, probably there's a record also. And 2003, 3 of the team participated. A lot of students participated. One team participated in South Africa, Pretoria, Mini Baha. Then Formula Student, one team went to England, UK, and one team went to Michigan. And of course, one team got some good, many prizes. But what I found that all the students, those who participated, there are about something like 35 students participated that year. That time, of course, SAE India just started. So no other colleges were participating in these events. And I found that, now today I find that all of them are in big positions, and you'll be surprised to know one Mr. Arpit Gupta, he was the, I think, captain of that Formula Student England. He is working there, and he become one of the judge of this event today. Today he's the main organizer. One of the students has got a big business automobile in USA. You must have heard Resolution Tube. Resolution Tube is now the owner and the co-founder is the Arnav. Arnav was the one of the member of 203 batch of Mini Baha. So these are the, I'm sure that you have gained a lot. And now I'll little bit talk about this Effi-Cycle also. Effi-Cycle actually, when that time I was also active in this Northern India section. I must congratulate Northern India section for doing it. Now we have brought to a stage where I can see that you are now competing with electric vehicles. I think this time you had a conventional Effi-Cycle, you had an advanced Effi-Cycle, and you had also some new that Effi-Q. In that you had that electric vehicles, four-wheel vehicles. Actually, this thing started, long back, 12 years back. That time we were thinking that that student must, because we had a problem of short cycle, uncertainty in supplying of crude oil. Then we had an emission problem. So we're all thinking of new energy system, new emission, so that emissions are less and all those things. And that is why this competition came. So we wanted to start with that, very basic from the Effi-Cycle. This was a three-wheelers kind of, human power vehicle. Now, it is wonderful to notice that now we have come to a design of a EV, electric vehicle. I'm sure you have learned a lot of things in this, and with this, probably you are, as Mr. Tyagi explained, that you are country is being benefited. We are fulfilling the dream of the government, like your crude oil import will be less. All these things that was already explained by Dinesh Tyagi, and I'm really happy, and I'm more happy about the students still participating, encouraging. And even in this COVID period, in this pandemic, I found that last year also it was happened, of course, virtually. Of course, I would have loved it, have it the physical. आपसे सारे students हम मिल पाते आज तो बहुत अच्छा होता, but वो तो हुआ नहीं. I hope that next year it will be improved more, and again we'll be seeing a new batch student coming and better improvement in this competition. With this, probably I'll also make some advice to the students, as Mr. Tyagi's advice and Dr. Rao Sam ne advice kiya. थोड़ा सा मेरे ख्याल में you should be, what I have seen in these teams, they don't respect other students, those who are not able to participate with them. Please try to respect everybody. You as a student, you must respect your student friends, your teachers, your lab assistant, everybody. Then only you can learn better. And second thing I have noticed, nowadays students have no patience. You want to achieve it just now. Please don't wait. Everything has some time. You cannot build a house in overnight. You have to have some patience. So with these two advice, and I agree with all the advices given by Mr. Tyagi. Please follow them, and next year come again with a more numbers, and hopefully that by the time COVID will go, let us hope so. We have been hoping for a long time, but I think next year it will happen. At least in India, it is not, it has down. It is not very high. So next time, I hope that we again will have a very good competition, and will fulfill the dream of the country, dream of the Prime Minister. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Salvo sir. Thank you for your encouraging words and kind address. They say you were born to win, but to be a winner. You must plan to win, prepare to win, and most importantly, expect to win. Indeed, with their tenacity and hard work, winners make a habit of manufacturing their own positive expectation in advance of the event. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, now it's time for the most awaited part of the today's show. Yes, it's time to honor those winners of 2021 Saenis Effi-Cycle on e-mobility. Let's go on with the show. This year, for e-mobility theme, we have 3 categories of event, under which the awards has been categorized.
The first is the conventional category. The first award that we would like is Best Project Plan and Design Validation. As the name suggests, It evaluates the overall project management in terms of project timeline and resources and manpower. The award for Best Project Plan and Design Validation in conventional category goes to College of Engineering Pune team Velocity Racers. Let's have a big round of applause for them. The next award is Best Design Compliance Award. As the name suggests, it evaluates the design of vehicle subsystems, its compliance with the CAD model, kinematic analysis of the vehicle CAD model, and advanced technology features. The award for Best Design Compliance in conventional hybrid category goes to, again, College of Engineering Pune team Velocity Racers. Let's have a big round of applause for them. Good work, team. The next award is Best CAE. CAE, as the word stands, is Computer Aided Engineering. It evaluates the team's knowledge and skills in CAE analysis. The award goes to College of Engineering Pune team Velocity Racers. The next award is Best Business Plan and Innovation Award. The Best Business Plan, it evaluates the team strategy to operate as an organization, estimate the correct project cost, and make a business plan according to that. It goes to Assam College of Engineering team LACN. A big round of applause for them. Next is the Dynamic Evaluation category. First runner-up goes to team Vellore Institute of Technology team Anand. Now is the Best CAE category in the next award is Dynamic Evaluation. It goes to University College of Engineering, Osamia University, team Invincibles.
Now it's time to claim for the category of Advanced Hybrid. Best Project Plan and Design Validation goes to Resonance Racing Team, All India Sri Sivaji Memorial Society College of Engineering, Pune. Next, Best Design Compliance Award in Advanced Hybrid category goes to Team Aryans, Walchand College of Engineering, Sangli. Best CAE award goes to Motorsports Team, College of Engineering, Ramakrishnan. Next award for Best Business Plan and Innovation in Advanced Hybrid category goes to Team Aryans, Walchand College of Engineering, Sangli. Next award goes to, for Dynamic Evaluation, first runner-up goes to Team Aryans, Walchand College of Engineering, Sangli. Next award for Dynamic Evaluation, the winner for this category is Mechanizers, Srinidhi Institute of Science and Technology.
The next category is Effi-Cycle category. The first award for Best Project Plan and Design Validation goes to Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Technology, Team Mavericks. The next award is Best Design Compliance Award. It goes to Maharaja Agrasen Institute of Technology, Team E-Kalam Motorsports. The next award for Best CAE goes to Team Achilles, Marathwada College of Engineering. The next award for Best Business Plan and Innovation goes to College of Engineering, Pune, Team Velocity Racers. The next award for Dynamic Evaluation, first runner-up goes to Maharaja Agrasen Institute of Technology, Team E-Kalam Motorsports. The next dynamic evaluation winner goes to Shri Govind Ram Institute of Technology and Science, team Grass Races. Now comes the category of overall winners. The overall winner goes to University College of Engineering, Osamiya University, Hyderabad. In advanced category, overall winner goes to Srinidhi Institute of Science and Technology, team Mechanizers. Overall winner for FEQ category goes to Mitaram College of Engineering, Pune.
This is the summary for all the winners in all the categories. Now it's time for other awards, like Best Women Participant Award goes to Miss Surabhi, Team X Search Z4. Best Alumni Award goes to Mr. Sai Prasad. Best Overall Backend Support Award goes to Mr. Akash, ATS team. Congratulations to all our winners.
Congratulations.
Now, it's a great honor for me to introduce and welcome Sri Navid Talib, sir, AVP and Head of Operation, Manufacturing, Business, Planning and Strategy, Quality, Honda Cars India Limited. He merely requires an introduction. He is well known for this work in the field of automotive sector with a rich experience of more than 25 years, including 5+ years of overseas work experience. He has pioneered the introduction of hybrid electric vehicle HEV into India in 2007 and also drafted the India automotive industry standards for HEVs. He couldn't come, but he has sent his message to all our young enthusiasts. We offer a sincere
No sound. We are not able to hear. Hello. No sound. We are not able to hear.
Hello, Uday. Can you confirm?
Sorry, I'm not able to hear anything. Is there any audio? Yeah.
Yes, sir, there is audio.
I can hear.
No, we are not able to hear.
Sorry, I'm not able to hear. Sir, you are lucky.
Is this recorded message, is it?
I think so, sir. He could not come, so
Yes, sir.
there is a recorded
It's a
message.
recorded message.
Then why
Some
sound is
of
not
the-
coming?
Some of the laptops may be a issue, sir. Settings.
Okay. Possible.
We offer our sincere thanks to Talib sir for his support and kind words of inspiration in his closing note. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a very encouraging and fascinating virtual Effi-Cycle event. At the end of this 12th season of Effi-Cycle event, I want to give vote of thanks to our esteemed speakers and organizing committee, along with the team who has worked day and night to make this virtual event very, very successful. First of all, I would like to thanks to Dr. Sagar Maji ji and Sri Ivy Rao ji for accepting our invitation and sparing their precious time. Thank you, sir, for your contribution and immense support. Thank you for being here with us. My heartfelt thank goes to Sri Alok Jetli ji, Sri Dinesh Tyagi ji, and Sri Navid Talib ji, who had been exceptionally helpful and supportive. Thank you, sirs, for that. Dear judges, moderators, and mentors, a special thanks to all of you, as you all have been supportive and guided participants in overcoming obstacles. Maruti Suzuki India Limited, Honda Car India Limited, and International Center for Automotive Technology have been impressed by the ability of the participants who not only presented their ideas and concepts virtually, but also stick to answering the questions efficiently. Here's wishing you many, many more years of success. Let's recap now to celebrate the success of 12th season of SANIS Effi-Cycle on e-mobility.
Hello, is some videos being played today? Oh,
There is no audio.
वीडियो भी नहीं दिख रहा सर, वीडियो था एक.
No
नहीं,
audio,
video
no
दिख रहा है.
video.
No audio, no
नहीं,
video.
play.
स्लाइड शो है.
दिख रहा है सर आपको?
हाँ, स्लाइड शो तो दिख रहा है.
Okay.
Here we come to the end of 12th season of Effi-Cycle event. A great thanks to everyone for their support and coordination. We hope that COVID-19 comes to an end soon so that next year we are planning to hold the event physically. We look forward for everyone's participation in the next 13th season of Effi-Cycle. With this, signing off for today. Stay safe, stay healthy. Sayonara.
Thank you, sir. Thank you everybody. Thank you, team. Thank you, sir. I think we can
Thank
close.
you.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks. Thank you, Ranjit. Thank you, Granpreet.
Thank you, Maji Saab. Thank you.
Thank you, Maji ji.
Thank you,
Thank
Alok.
you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
Ranjit.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anup.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
Anupsan.
you. Bye. See you.
And thank you, Ranjit, for finishing on time. Thank you.
Right, sir. Thank you.
Before time.
Thank you.